if you look at every head coach in the National Football League right now, they essentially come from one of three trees: Shanahan, and that includes, McVay and all his disciples, because they all come from him. It's Shanahan, Andy Reid, and Harbaugh, pretty much. So so it's like, yeah, and probably
you don't
probably,
you wouldn't put never mind. I guess Mike Holmgren, I guess, would be an extension of the Reed tree, I guess.
To an extent, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think Reed coached for Holmgren.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Pete Carroll. Happy birthday, Pete Carroll, 74 years old today.
Jiminy Cricket.
Holy smokes.
Doesn't look it.
Yeah.
Not at all.
But yeah, I mean, you go around the league, it's like, Shanahan, McVay, McDaniel, Zach Taylor, Brian Callahan, Matt LaFleur, D'Amico Ryan, who else is there?
Well, from whose tree?
Shanahan.
Oh, yeah.
He's not an active head coach, but for a period of time, Bob Saleh,
Raheem Morris, Robert Saleh.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's already 9 guys. That's a quarter of the league, But yeah. Anyways, so
I love coaching trees. It just fascinates me.
Isn't it wild?
Oh, same.
It is good. It is awesome.
And then who's off? I'm trying to remember who's off Reed's tree.
Well, there was, Reed, and then
Harbaugh was off of Reed's tree.
True.
Yeah.
McDermott, I think.
McDermott's a Reed. Yeah, McDermott's a Reed guy.
At one point,
McDermott was the DC in Philly in 2010.
I always forget about him. I don't know why.
Who else was there? I know there's others. Let me look this up.
I'm doing this.
I mean, isn't it? Oh no, was it the year before?
There's definitely more than just Harbaugh and.
I mean, technically, not directly. I don't think, but Sirianni is technically a Reed guy.
Matt Nagy. Oh, Doug. They're not active anymore, but Nagy and Peterson both were.
Yeah, I know Doug Peterson was. Yeah.
Todd Bowles was one of them.
Yeah, Bowles is. Yeah.
Wait, where does Sirianni come from in this tree?
Because technically, he was the one I think that got released from the Chiefs staff when Andy came in, but also technically because he coached under Reich, and I think Reich.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was the wide receiver coach. Yeah, under I think it was Romeo Crennel who was there back then.
Yeah, Romeo.
And then he became the quarterbacks and wide receivers coach in San Diego under, I have no idea who was there at the time.
Jesus, San Diego, man, I wish they were still in San
Okay,
Diego.
so here's the Andy Reid coaching tree. So Andy, obviously, John Harbaugh, and therefore Mike McDonald.
Yeah.
And then Mike Tomlin.
Really?
Yep. And then let's see, Sirianni. And then therefore Jonathan Gannon, Shane Steichen.
Yeah.
And then and then where was McDermott? So 8.
When was Tomlin? Tomlin's got to be a Reed guy by extension, right?
Here, I'm looking right now. Hang on.
Yes, because he was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Sirianni's a Reed guy by extension, just like Tomlin is a Reed guy by extension.
Tomlin worked for He's worked for 3 coaches. I think that was when because he worked for
because it
Childress,
was
who was the OC in Philly.
Yeah.
Yes, because it was Andy Reid, then Doug Peterson, then Frank Reich, and then Nick Sirianni.
Yeah, Sirianni's like the little branch on the end of the tree. I know he's part of the tree.
So he's the great grandson.
Yeah.
Because when Childress was the OC, he was the DC.
For some reason, I don't know why I thought this, but it's because he left right before Reid came. I thought that Dable was a descendant of Andy Reid, but he's not. Because Reid came the year after, right? Because Dable was part of the staff that left with Sirianni right after Reid came in.
Here, hang on.
So, or right when Reid was coming in.
I want to see if there's like a
Dable's technically a Belichick guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we are.
Oh, yeah.
Bill
I'm looking at
Belichick's
the tree
is
right.
fascinating, isn't it?
I'm looking at the tree right now. So Belichick's tree is Todd Bowles, Brian Dable,
Jordan
Dave
Hudson.
Canales.
Lol.
Belichick's.
No.
I see Bill O'Brien. Oh, wait, hang on. This is from a.
That was a bad joke.
Dan
I'm
Campbell and Kevin Stefanski.
Campbell and
This is
Stefanski.
interesting. This is pretty.
And then,
This is from last year, but under the Reid tree from last year was Harbaugh, Peterson, Bowles, McDermott, Childress, Frazier, Spagnuolo, Rivera, Shermer, Culley, and Nagy.
Yeah.
I always forget that also Ron Rivera was part of that.
Yeah, Rivera was on Philly staff for a little bit, I think.
Yeah, he was. I always forget.
Me too.
And then the Shanahan tree is Kyle, McDaniel, DeMeco Ryans.
Saleh, I think, is on there.
Yeah, well, he's not a head
Oh, you're
coach
talking about just current head coach.
Current. And then Raheem Morris.
Raheem, yeah.
Who else is there? Sean McVay, Matt LaFleur, Zach Taylor, Kevin O'Connell, Brian Callahan.
And then I'm trying to think.
That's 9.
Technically, what? The coaching tree? Well, I don't think there's no real coaching tree, but I guess Dan Quinn falls under Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
I keep forgetting that Dan Quinn's the coach of the Commanders.
And really good too. What is that, Justin Herbert? Why are they throwing a 3rd and 1?
So essentially, the coaching trees now are Andy Reid, Belichick, and Shanahan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like 90% of the league. And then there's what is it?
It would be really interesting to go through and like look at the 32 coaches and like trace them back. That'd be really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as I can tell, there's only one outlier, and that's Sean Payton.
Yep.
Trailblazer.
And Ben Johnson.
Are you flipping kidding me? Oh my God. What in the...
Sean Payton, Ben Johnson, that's pretty much it.
Well, Sean Payton...
wait. Yeah, I was going to say Sean.
Sean Payton was the QB coach in Philly the year before Reid got there.
Yeah, so he's not a Reid guy.
That was look at this play, guys. That was awful. I'm sorry to interrupt, but
what a weird path. He went from the Eagles to the Giants to the Cowboys
to the Saints. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but just
he went through the NFC East, except for
the Commanders or the Redskins at the time. But like to rival hop like that in consecutive jobs in consecutive years is just so weird.
That's wild.
So basically, pretty much what? He is the Coughlin coaching tree?
No, I don't think Coughlin was there yet.
Sid Gilman.
Who the hell is that?
Technically.
Who?
Sid, I'm looking at it right now. So
that was so funny.
Sid Gilman. And then So it's Sid Gilman, Bum Phillips, Wade Phillips, Jim Fassel, and then Sean Payton.